If you don't want to get blindsided by the hidden cost in Disney World, you are in the right place. Let's look at how much it really costs to go to Disney World this year. Hey everybody, welcome to Disney Dazzle. Now, one of the most stressful parts about planning any kind of Disney trip is figuring out how much you're going to need to save to feel like you can do everything you set out to accomplish during your big vacation. And that's exactly what we're going to help you achieve today. We're going to break down some different price points for different trip budgets so you can pick and choose how little or how much you'd like to save. Keep in mind that many of the prices we'll be talking about today are subject to change, which is why lots of them will be discussed based on a range rather than a specific price point. This is especially true when it comes to the travel section of the video, which, not to tease you, but that completely shocked me, and more than likely, it's going to shock you too. But before we talk about travel, let's make sure you know where exactly you're traveling to. Hotel prices range, and you're going to find very different cost points around Disney World. Drastically different, really. So it's all going to come down to what you want to prioritize in your hotel. Do you plan on making your resort hotel part of the vacation or just a place to crash each night? We looked into price ranges for all the Disney World resort types, including values, moderates, deluxe, and villas, as well as some of the good neighbor hotels too, which work alongside Disney to give guests a cheaper price point for their rooms, while still providing similar benefits that you'd receive if you were staying at a Disney-owned hotel instead. Now, prices vary depending on when you stay. If you pick a date around back-to-school season, like August to September, prices for rooms will be knocked down by a couple $100. But if you pick a date around the holiday season, like November, December, the exact opposite happens, and you're going to see prices for rooms go up by a couple $100. So for this example, we're trying to end somewhere in the middle, and we'll be booking rooms for a family of 2 adults and 2 kids around a season that's starting to pick up in numbers, aka the start of summer vacation from June 5 to June 11, a week-long vacation. Disney's value resorts are, well, they're actually pretty self-explanatory. They're going to be your more affordable option when it comes to choosing a Disney resort. For the most part, the absolute cheapest room option you're going to find across all the Disney World resorts will be over at All Star Sports. The standard room there will cost you around $185 per night. Yep, that's the cheapest price room right there. Again, if you book a room during Disney's down season, this price will drop. But no matter when you book this room, rest assured that even though you're paying less for it than you would any other Disney room, you're going to still have access to the Disney Resort Guest Benefit Early Theme Park Entry that's going to let you enter any of the parks on any day, 30 minutes before they open. For everyone else, the other all-star resorts, movies, and music tend to be around the same price point, except if you choose the All-Star Music Family Suites. Not only is that suite type the cheapest suite on property, but it's also got lots of space to spread out. We're talking a living room with 2 Murphy beds, 2 full bathrooms, a kitchen space, and a master bedroom, all for around $408 per night. Disney's Art of Animation also has family suites with different Disney animated movie themes featuring Cars, The Lion King, Finding Nemo, but these suites are more expensive than the all-star music ones. A Lion King family suite, which can sleep up to 6 guests comfortably, will cost around $565 per night. Art of Animation also has standard Little Mermaid themed room options too, priced around $272 per night. But that cut cost will also cut a lot of roominess you'll receive over at the suites. One of the best reasons to stay at Art of Animation is that it sits directly on the Skyliner route, which will give you an easygoing Sky Gondola trip right over to Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios. And you can easily get to the other Skyliner area resorts like Disney's Riviera or Caribbean Beach. But the cheapest resort on the Skyliner route is actually over at Disney's Pop Century. You can get a preferred room here, which will put you much closer to the Skyliner station or the resort's lobby for around $245 per night. Now, moving on to moderate resorts, these offer mid-level amenities at mid-level prices, sort of the Goldilocks of Disney World hotels. But don't let the moderate title fool you. Moderate resorts can provide some of the best Disney hotel experiences at a much more affordable price point than the deluxe resorts can offer. Some of the cheapest moderate rooms can be found over at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter and Riverside, which are both just a boat ride away from the Disney Springs shopping district. A standard room at the French Quarter will cost you around $291 per night. That's right, a standard room here is only a little bit more than a standard room at Art of Animation, and you'll be within walking distance to beignets when you stay here. If you want to get a little fancy and embrace your inner prince or princess, the Riverside Resort has royal guest rooms available for you to book. These are Disney royalty themed with photos of Disney princesses on the wall and touches from their movies scattered throughout the room's decor. One of our favorite touches, the headboards light up with fireworks now. How's that for a cherry on top? Royal guest rooms are priced around $370 per night, which, when you look at some of the other highly themed rooms on Disney World property, really isn't too terrible of a price for Disney standards. You'll see what I mean soon enough. Jumping back over to the Skyliner Resorts again, Disney's Caribbean Beach has standard rooms with an added fifth sleeper Murphy bed for around $309. And later in 2023, you'll also get the chance to book a re-themed Little Mermaid room here too. But this isn't the same type of Little Mermaid room you'll find at Art of Animation. These rooms replace the former pirate-themed rooms in the resort and will add touches of new under-the-sea artwork, brighter decor, pastel colors, and a fifth sleeper bed that will allow each room to accommodate more guests. No price ranges are out for the new styled room yet, but we'll let you know just as soon as we hear about a future price point. Should be around the same as those royal rooms though. If you're looking for a lot of room for your group, as well as some extra privacy away from other resort guests, you might want to choose to book a cabin at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort. These are also considered moderate resorts. The cabins will help you rough it in the great outdoors without really roughing it. You'll have an outdoor deck, a picnic table with a charcoal grill, a bedroom with a queen bed and bunk beds, a full bathroom with a tub shower, a full kitchen, a living area with pull-out sleeper sofa, and a dining table that seats up to 6 family members, all for around $478 per night. Now let's look at a moderate resort with some major deluxe features. Disney's Coronado Springs houses the Gran Destino Tower. This is a place with upscale food options, rooftop views, elegant rooms and suites. Other amenities include the building's state-of-the-art fitness center, conference spaces, and connections to other areas of the resort, as well as access to salons. For a standard room here with a view out across the water, prices can be relatively low, ranging around $394. But Gran Destino is the only moderate resort that offers a deluxe suite stay with club-level access. This means that guests staying in these rooms have access to the resort's Kronos Club, which is an exclusive relaxing space that serves complimentary refreshments and breakfast, snacks, drinks, and desserts all throughout the day. But just because Gran Destino is a moderate resort doesn't mean the club-level rooms are going to be a steal or anything. You're still going to have to pay around $815 per night to stay in those. If you want a much cheaper Coronado Springs room option, step outside the tower and check out the casitas or the ranchos or the cabanas around the older sections of the resort. A preferred room in those areas, they're going to cost you around $356 per night. And the deluxe resorts, these are the top-tier amenities, the top-tier prices at Disney hotels. They also offer perks such as awesome pools, top-rated dining, and very easy access to the parks, including walking distance for many of them. Not to mention, these are the only Disney World resorts that will give you the extended evening hours benefit, which will let you stay in select parks on select nights up to 2 hours after they closed for everyone else. Typically, you'll find extended evening hours for Epcot on Mondays, Magic Kingdom on Wednesdays, and Disney's Hollywood Studios on Thursdays. Now, I'm not going to go over every deluxe resort on property because there's a lot of them, but I will cover the vast majority so you can get a good idea for how pricey deluxe resorts can truly be, but some of these price ranges could surprise you. But that's not all, we will be bringing more for you. To stay updated on all things Disney Dazzle, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your magical journey starts with us. And join our Disney Dazzle by subscribing. Remember, the more you know, the more magical your trip will be.